Alright, I'm gonna turn it over to Sickynar before I leave. It was me, Kermit the Frog, goodbye, and it's time for Noobow.
Hi everyone. So this is Noobow. This is made 1992, same year as the Looney Tunes game, so it's that same throwback. This is Ghost Kumo on the couch, and then I have Teddy over there, and then I have the He-Host squad.
I have Jack Frost, and Raido Kuzunoha Frost from Shin Megami Tensei something Raido Kuzunoha.
Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and get right into this. And time starts when I hit A on this screen. So 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. So this game is entirely in Japanese. There was not an English localization like professionally made. There was a fan-made one that came out very recently. So that's actually really cool. It's like a ROM hack. But yeah, so the main premise of this game is you're a little blob boy who picks stuff up and puts stuff down.
He is a good blob boy.
Yeah, he's a very good boy. And the main element of the game where speed comes into play is trying to optimize your movement and your puzzle solving to do as few turns as possible. And an example is right here at the beginning. You're going to see I'm going to do this and put a block down like that. So I actually only need one of what I originally would have needed two to put into that hole. And there's all kinds of interactive puzzles in this game. Like here, I'm going to have a little pogo stick. Oops. Oh, whoa, that's cool. I never knew you could do that from the screen over. That's kind of funny. But yeah, so you can pogo up like that. And then we see this dog here. We can easily thwart him with this stick.
We can confirm, unfortunately, you cannot pet the dog in Noobow.
You can't pet the dog. He's terrified of dogs, from what I understand. Whee! Whee! Something you'll notice in this game is Noobow likes to make that sound a lot. Oops. Put that down, Noobow. It's not time yet. Okay, and something else he's also really good at is standing on top of really thin objects like sticks. So don't be deceived by his size. And you see we have a bucket, and then there's this little whale boy, and he's all alone. And that's sad, so we're going to pick him up in the bucket. And then we're going to take him over here and give him back to his mother. And he's reunited with his family, and that makes her happy. And then you ride the one of them all the way up into the sky.
Radical, dude.
I can only assume that's the story. I don't really know. I have to interpret all of it. And you see there's these cold squirrels, and their land has been taken over by wind and snow, so we need to do something about it. Although you don't see any snow right here. Oh, and I'll also mention there are a lot of ladders in this game, and I'll get to that in a little later. There's actually some speed tech that is incorporated into ladders. But for now, we have this thing, which I think is a pickaxe or a shovel. I can't really tell.
I always thought of it like a jackhammer.
Yeah, it does kind of look like a jackhammer because he like stands on it. And this is a nut. And that squirrel over there operates an elevator, but he's not very nice, and he won't help me until I give him a nut. So here you go.
He looks expectant.
Yeah, he looks like he's so like entitled to this nut. And then he just stands on it and just like walks, and it just like moves, and the dog's back. But conveniently, there's a stick right in front of him, so
Hey, pals.
be gone.
As much as I hate to interrupt, because everything about this is just delightful, can I say something that's a bit more delightful?
Yes.
$5,124.
Oh! Woo! 5K during Noobow.
Let's see, when did it happen? We got Mr. Ronckley, who's here somewhere, said, Squega, did you really think that you'd get away without running hard mode? This donation goes to cover the Monolith hard mode incentive. Damn it. Also, Swordsman Kirby donated $20. Just want to say good luck to my friend Sickynar on his Noobow run. It was a pleasure to have worked with him on this game, and it's awesome that it's getting a showing at Calithon.
Yeah, I'm really excited that I'm able to showcase this game because me and Swordsman Kirby and Shentalk are three people who have put a lot of time into optimizing this game and actually bringing the time really far down. At the time when we all started kind of getting into it, the record was like a high 33 minute, And then with like the efforts of, you know, making these puzzle solves a lot more optimal and cutting moves down and little frame saving tricks, it's now a 3251. So I'm really proud of the work that we were able to put into this game, even though as you know, kind of on its surface, as a lot of the tech and the speed elements are kind of hidden under the surface, but there's a lot going on, and that's why I love it so much. And this puzzle is literally just 3 sticks that you have to put into 3 slots. So
Can I drop another one?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Tiny Tim 78 says, "Hey y'all, had to donate for this game. Good luck with the run, Sickynar, and shoutouts to Ghost and Teddy on the couch. Cheers." He donated $20, and we want to say thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tim.
Okay, so now we've discovered why the land is so cold. It's because this little mean dude on a cloud with a bag that blows air. And actually, the bag has a kanji that says north on it. So I guess it's like the north winds or something. Oh, wait a minute, that was right. Yes, I put that down. And then I think this is kind of like a weird kind of backwards way to do this puzzle. I don't think you were intended to do it like this.
Yeah, what works, works.
Yeah, it works. And then here's another squirrel that's kind of, he's gatekeeping, needs something from us before he'll let us use that elevator. So here's a feat of epic Noobow strength. He can just stand right here and just pick this thing up, which is very impressive. So we're going to place that down there, move that guy back out of the way, and then now we have a nut.
Yee.
Yee. And this is...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, this is one of the longest elevators in the game. So unfortunately, we can't catch that one. So there's like this downtime because the way, like, you can't pass the squirrel before you give him the nut. So you have to walk and miss that cycle. So you just get to sit here and stare at his expressionless face.
Honestly, really, with as simple as this game does look, it's got a lot going on underneath the surface, and it's just adorable. So I did a blind playthrough of this game on stream, and it only took me a couple hours, but it was just a lot of fun because of just how charming this whole thing is.
This game really does have a special place in my heart. Okay, so what I just did there was an off-screen ladder climb, which saves like a half second. That's one of those tiny little things that we kind of discovered. And then we're going to give this nut to the squirrel, and he's going to give us a cone. And this cone is very important, and you'll see why. So we're going to walk this over to this that creature with the wind bag that we saw earlier. We're going to go ahead and just kind of disrupt that by playing some tunes. And then you'll see all the snow and the ice starts melting. And it starts warming back up. Oh, I missed that cycle. Okay. That costs you like, I think it's like 7 seconds if you miss that cycle. You can catch it when you screen transition, you let go of the inputs immediately, and then he doesn't walk forward. And then now we're going to go over here and find this little umbrella plant that we didn't know we needed until now, but we do.
The 7 seconds can actually be really big in like a PB attempt.
7 seconds is like, yeah, it's like everything in a PB attempt. Because this game is like it comes down to like, you know, frame savers. That's what's fun about this game is it's trying to squeeze out every last little frame that you can save. And then look, we now know why we had this, because we need to traverse this waterfall. And when we disrupted the wind dude, his bag flew up in the air, and we're actually going to use it. So it's right here, and we're going to use it to do something that Noobow does very well.
Be cute?
Yes. Because he's going to go, whee!
Oh, look at him go! Oh, he's so good at it.
He's so good at it. He's a very talented boy.
You raised him well.
And look, now they're all happy in their floaty little tree islands. And then this is the land of the mole people. This is the next world that we meet. And you see here, It's super hot, and they need to cool off, but their little shower heads aren't working, so we're going to have to help them out. We're going to get to the bottom of it. You'll see he has a new device that he can use. And this device is a paraglider, which, you guessed it, whee!
Oh my god!
Whee!
Oh my god!
It just keeps happening.
Oh, he's so pure.
He is so pure. Look at that. Oh, just the genuine like amazement on his face. He's like, whoa!
No matter how many times it happens, he's just always stunned.
It just keeps happening. So
I want to be like him.
I want to be Noobow too. He sets an example for all of us. And then so we find this little whatever you call it, a hole. It's gonna tumble down. Whee!
Now we get a bucket.
Yeah, we got a bucket, and we're gonna flip a little valve. We're gonna flip a lot of valves because this is gonna be the core premise of this level. Is we're gonna try to restore the water flow back to their shower heads on the surface, which is why we're kind of down in the depths here. Also, the music in this game is very good. It's just groovy. Whee! Yeah, I gotta crank that. There you go. Okay, so this guy, he's very spicy, so we're gonna de-spice him. And now we have a thing. And you're probably not too sure what this thing is. And
It's a little hard. He's thinking about love. That's a thought bubble.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was too. And you know what? Actually, that really makes sense if it's a thought bubble, and you'll see. It's very cute. Noobow is let me just say that Noobow is quite the smooth operator. You know, as
I mean, have you seen this guy's swagger? That's
look at that. Look at that. Like, yeah. He's moving.
Can't beat that 4-frame animation of this strut.
And this is a funny trick.
Honestly,
okay.
as 4-frame animations go, it's probably one of the better ones.
So
you're not wrong.
Especially as like his get up and get down animations are so good.
Yeah, he's just like I can't even imitate it.
Clambers over.
Yeah, clamber is the perfect word. Okay, so he gives this thought bubble to this lady, and she's like, "Aw," and then she lets us pass.
You give a little love, you get a little love.
Yeah, you know.
It's something we can all learn.
And now he's telling us. He says, "If only we could flip those switches and get the water back on." And Noobow's like, "I'm on it. I'm on it, boss." It's probably not how he sounds when he talks.
Noobow works for no man. Noobow works for Noobow.
Noobow works for the joy that comes from helping people. That's payment enough. And just when you thought we were done giving nuts to woodland creatures, we're not. And you'll see.
The sun never sets for Noobow.
Nope, never does. There's never a dull day for Noobow. There's some foreshadowing on the screen, actually.
Are we gonna fly into the sun next?
Close.
Is that the foreshadowing?
I'll just let you think about it for a while, Jeff. Okay, and watch this bird regurgitate this pickaxe. Like, what?
That's the first not too cute thing I've seen.
It's pretty gross.
Everything's been nice and cute and pure, especially that digging animation.
I know, he's just like, whoop.
But everything about that crow is concerning.
It's strange. So we're gonna just keep this pickaxe for a little bit because we have to get it over this hole. No, don't do that.
By the way, you can actually set things down with the B button and then drop them with the A button. They're like,
which I didn't know about that until.
Apparently, it's different inputs. Like just set it in front of you versus like drop it into a pit.
Like gravity will work if you press A, but gravity won't work if you press B.
There's an A in gravity and there's no B in gravity.
The math checks out.
Yes, that sounds legit.
I'm reaching here. It's 4 in the morning and we're playing Noobow.
I don't know. You're not reaching that far. Or am I that tired?
I think we're all very tired. So he's gonna get some water, and you're supposed to go that way to the right and find out why you need the water, but I already know why. Spoiler alert. Also,
for the viewers at home, why do we need the water?
You'll see. You'll find out soon enough, in about 5 seconds. because we have yet another spicy boy.
Oh, look at him fanning off. He's so hot.
Yeah, he's like, I'm so hot, but now you got
Oh, he is
water.
a cool boy.
Yeah, he's a cool boy now. And then now we have the Mystic Bacon. What could it ever possibly do?
Does it make Noobow a tiny boy?
It makes him a teeny boy. Look at him.
Oh my god, he's even cuter! Ah!
Okay, look what I'm going to be doing. So this is, I mentioned ladders. There's this little piece of speed tech that we discovered and weren't sure if it really did anything, and then later through tassing, we discovered it really did do something. And what it is we call it ladder warping. If you start climbing a ladder on like, when he starts doing his moving animation, a tile away from the ladder, he'll actually just snap to the ladder, as you can see. And I'll show you a regular ladder climb, which is like that. But this is different. So he just like, you see him go snap up, and I think it's like, you can save as much as 5 or 7 frames with it if you do it perfectly, or you'll on average probably save about like 3 frames per ladder warp. And you can tell we do so many ladder climbs in this game. So it actually ends up saving a couple seconds if you consciously work on trying to do ladder warps the whole time, which we weren't sure if it really saved time until Swordsman Kirby kind of did some task work with it, and then we were like, wow, this is like real speed tech. Swordsman Kirby also made a task for this game, using a lot of kind of the tech as we were discovering it in new solves. He kind of created like a concept, like a theory task, which is pretty cool. So yeah, a lot of little tricks, you know, have popped up in this game, which is really fun. And here is that final gauntlet to turn on those, remember those water switches, the valves. And hopefully now we'll be able to, you know, cool off all our mole people. You can ladder warp on this vine. The hitbox is kind of weird, but
I really like Tiny Noobow, but I missed that walk cycle.
I know, dude, his swagger as Big Noobow is like, you know, it's priceless.
It's off the charts.
And this is probably my favorite level. So you see this bird, he gets struck by lightning on his cool jetpack, and we're like, oh no! So we gotta help him out. His stuff is
If only the
scattered.
bird had another method of flight.
I know, yeah, if only, you know, he had some natural kind of ability, you know?
Too bad that's not how it works.
Too bad that's not how birds work.
Man, that bird looks angry. Starting to
Yeah,
get a lot of angry people in this game.
Yeah, there's a lot of like, yeah, angry, and there's a lot, especially in this level, like angry people.
He has a party hat.
He does.
Never get rid of it, please.
It's more than a party hat.
Can we end the run here?
Just stare at
before he gets rid of it.
Pop, and there he goes.
Noobow, that wasn't very nice.
That was a little mean. And Noobow just did no shame. He just straight faces it. He just doesn't care.
There's some character development happening.
Yeah, that's some. We start to learn Noobow is really. He's got a dark side to him. He's edgy. He's an edgy boy. Okay, so on this one, you want to make sure to not drop those boxes off screen, because when like any box like leaves the screen, it'll reset the map, and we want it to actually stay exactly like this, because that way we could just like walk over the boxes. And you'll see. So it's still like off screen where I put it. And he'll climb on it right here, like whee. So that's just faster. And you can do ladder warping when you're big, but it's really easy to show it when he's tiny because it's super obvious. So I'm still gonna be. I've been doing ladder warps the whole time. I love this. I love this song, but I also hate the part where it goes. It's like a love-hate thing. This whole game is kind of a love-hate thing. So we've returned the first component to his super cool helicopter pack. Heli pack, if you will. And now we're gonna be, we've been giving a stick in return.
Gonna be a platform stick or a dog stick? Or something new?
Or something new, Bo. Huh.
Well, you were holding that one in.
I was, and I couldn't hold it in much longer. This is
just like my
stick.
love for Noobow.
Yeah, same. Noobow, I love you. He didn't hear me. He's too busy climbing. So now we have the propeller, which is another component to the heli pack. This one was pretty simple to get. There wasn't really much of a puzzle. It was just put a stick in a wall and climb a ladder, and you're done. I think the developers seem to think that putting sticks in walls is like some kind of...
It's deep gameplay.
Yeah, some kind of like really complex
You
strategy.
solved the puzzle.
Because we literally had a puzzle that was just put 3 sticks in a wall, and it's like, okay, I can follow basic instructions. Thank you.
You solved their stick puzzle.
The stick puzzle. I never thought they'd get past that. Okay, so this is my favorite like section of the game, just because the way this works out is like perfect. So we're actually going to be doing this in a very specific way so that we can move this stuff. We're going to do that, that, and then that. Okay. And so what this is going to do is it's going to make us be able to get both to the left and right side of this area without having to pick anything else up, while keeping the pickaxe. And then, well, first there's this guy down here who is kind of up for a little trade, which for reasons I don't know why, he wants this pickaxe, and in return he's going to give me his fishing lure and then promptly evaporate. just he's gone. I don't know where he went.
Seems like the kind of game you form your own little headcanons about everything.
You kind of have to make your own story, especially when it's in a language you don't speak, so you just have to like intuit. So this puzzle's a little more fun. So then, yeah, you get to take the fishing lure. You find like the final part, which I guess is like a battery or something. You get to fish it up. And then the puzzle that we previously solved has now been restored. And now we can just climb back up. It's like they knew we were trying to go fast. For some reason, that's just so satisfying to me. And now we've helped this bird finally build his helipad jetpack thingy. Except we steal it. We just totally steal it.
I don't even see the bird anymore.
The birds just disappear, dude.
Man,
Noobow is a sweetheart up until recently. Like, what?
He's been kind of
happened
a
to
bad
him?
boy lately. Yeah, like.
He's got a bad streak. We need to set him right.
Well, you know what? He's gonna find he
go back to his roots and find his true passion.
He will.
Gliding.
Yeah, gliding. You know, it's one of his like stress releasers. Maybe he's just a little, you know, worn out.
Whee! Look at him go.
This okay? If you like wheeze.
Whee!
Oh!
Whee! Okay.
And yes, you have to do this.
Whee!
Have to do this. We get to do this.
Whee! Whee! Okay, we're done.
Are we really?
No, I lied. We're very far from done.
By the way, the chat is full of we. Full of we.
I hope we have at least a couple of high spirit subs in there just posting spirit we.
Yeah, putting the Noobow emote. All right, this is a little small one, but still wee. It's just like wee. Just stops like.
Wee.
Wee. Gotta
Is
really
he
hit
carrying
those.
a small mountain on his head?
It's either that or some kind of weird bag.
That is an angry cloud.
That cloud is angry.
Angry at what you did to those birds.
Yeah, I stole that bird's jetpack. All right, but just when you thought you saw the angriest person in this game, here's this angry demon lightning monster.
Please, your warning.
Who we're gonna set straight with this cube. I don't know why. It just works out that way.
He had the cube though. It was a foot away.
It was like right there, and he's like, I don't even know why he wanted it or what that did.
I need the lightning to bring the cube closer to me slightly.
And then we promptly burn our bag and then get a shovel. And now we have a pail. This is not a bucket. This is more than a bucket.
What is the semantic difference between a bucket and a pail?
A pail can do this.
Does it have a handle?
No, this one does not have a handle.
No, I mean the semantic difference between a pail and a
Okay,
bucket.
watch this.
Wow. Reverse Wii.
Reverse Wii. He was very serious when he did that. It was like he knew what he was doing.
You know, Jeff, a reverse Wii is an EU, and that's kind of not what we do during Noobow.
But then again, saying ew at the reaction to reverse Wii does kind of
like
check
ew.
out.
I don't want that.
Alright, so we're going to go throw some black tar at the sun.
Yeah, we're just going to give him this juice, which he seems to like. Cause now,
sun juice.
And that's the foreshadowing I was talking about.
We did fly into the sun, kinda.
Look, they're happy, and he has big eyebrows.
Ooh, he's got some beefy brows.
Yeah, and Santa.
Santa Claus?
Okay, so Noobow discovers Santa, and Santa has a dilemma.
Okay, you know what's funny? I was just like saying dumb, cute things in chat earlier, and I said I want to buy Noobow Christmas gifts.
Oh.
I have never seen this run before.
This level is for you, Jeff, because
I get to buy my sweet, beautiful boy Christmas gifts.
It's fantastic. You said that, yeah.
Oh, my sweet summer child.
Our sweet little Noobow summer child. You get to see these little strange cherub creatures.
Only 9
Oh,
months
we got an
till
actual
Christmas.
answer. Buckets have vertical sides. Pails are inclined.
Oh.
So a bucket would be like
So that was a
right
pail.
angles in the bottom. That was a pail.
Huh, okay.
Look at this! Look at this Christmas angel.
And there's Santa. And
Jolly
check
old
this out.
Saint Nick.
We gotta deliver those gifts.
Yeah, it's only 9 months till Christmas.
Christmas gifts.
So look at this. With the help of our cherub baby children angels,
This game's so
we can
good.
fly them away.
This game's so good. Look at that reindeer.
Look the weird, funny looking reindeer.
I haven't
love
seen
it.
a single frame of this game. This game's so good.
Look, we're clipped into the cube. You can soft lock on the screen. Oops.
Somehow.
I don't like hearing soft lock and oops in the same sentence.
I just did the less optimal way, but that wasn't. You can accidentally drop the block off of the cloud, and then you're just like, it's over. You can't do anything.
Somehow, in a game like Noobow, they've still managed to find a way to soft lock the game. Well, speedrunners know no bounds.
Okay, so this whole segment, this is where we begin the quest to take all these gifts that have been scattered around the world, well, this area, and then have them be recovered and then promptly delivered to their respective owners. Oops. Noobow, don't do that. There you go.
I got a couple donations.
Okay.
$5 from Tiny Tim 78. Okay, this game is officially a thing. Had to donate again. Whee! And then another $5 from Turley Manor, who also said,
Hey, Turley!
Whee! Also, Sicky, I love you. Enjoy the event.
ILY Turley. Okay, so I really, really love the next section, and you're all going to love it too. Because it's got a lot of that thing we like.
Sweet summer child gets to fly through the air on the beautiful
gosh,
breeze.
He gets to do more than that. He gets to,
Does he get
You'll
to
see.
fly Santa's sleigh tonight?
No spoilers.
oops. One more step. Good thing we get 2 blocks there.
So to give you an idea, really just... This game is so optimized that, like, Record Run has 2 very minimal mistakes.
Yeah, it's like...
That's about it.
The level of precision, it's like 30 minutes of like you have to be, it's very like specific, and any little mistake, it's like you feel it, you know, you're just like, oh, there goes like a half second. Okay,
And
so
there's no randomness, so it's very,
no, it's
very skill based.
oh yeah, it really is. It's all on the player, you know.
Whee!
Whee!
Oh, look at him go.
Look at him go. Oh, and
Look at him go again!
whee!
Oh,
This
we
one's
get
very
3!
slow. Whee!
We get 3. We
Oh.
have been truly blessed on this day.
Here's another gift. Okay.
What would you guys get Noobow for Christmas? I'd get him stuffed bears.
Stuffed bears. I would get him like a nice hat, like a little beanie. Oops. Oh.
Oh, no.
I meant to press the B button. See, this is what happens when you press the A button when you mean to press the B button. We get more Wiis.
Whee!
All right. B button. A button. A button. Okay. Thank you.
Execution.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I know. Whee! What? This game has funny sounds. Whee! 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 Very slow whee. And now Noobow gets to face his fears and ride a skateboard. It's okay, Noobow. Oh no, Noobow, what are you doing? No! Don't go that way! No! Ah!
Oh, he scared me so much,
I
that
know.
sweet little boy.
He could have hurt himself. Noobow, what were you thinking?
He could have hurt his dang self.
You could have fallen and bonked your little Noobow head.
Thank goodness he didn't.
Okay, so one more place we have to visit, and then we've effectively saved Christmas.
Love Noobow, Noobow Saves Christmas.
It's my favorite Christmas special.
Now I really want a Noobow Christmas special.
You know what?
There's a Noobow cartoon.
What?
Yeah, it's very adorable.
Because of course there is.
There's also a Noobow brand like ice cream cone that they marketed
What?
for a while.
Man comes with the silliest thing.
I need to look at
They called it a Noobow cone.
That's
And
beautiful.
there's a commercial and the guy's like, Noobow cone. I know way too much about this game.
To answer your question earlier, Jeff, I would get Noobow a nice coat.
Oh, he could
Ooh,
use
like a
coat.
fuzzy one or like a nice sharp
Oh, like
coat?
a suit coat.
Like a nice fuzzy one.
I think he'd like that. What about you, Teddy? Good answer.
What would you get Noobow for Christmas? A Jack Frost plush. Okay, that works.
I think he'd like
He
it.
would love that. Yeah, he'd have his coat, his hat, his little bear, and his Jack Frost.
Hee-ho!
Hee-ho!
Have the hee-ho to go with his wee.
We host.
Sure.
Okay, so we were originally supposed to take the pickaxe all the way over here, but instead you can actually just place it on top of the brick that you're supposed to break with it. So you don't actually have to take it with you, which saves a little bit of time. Because then we can just go over here, do this, and look, we can warp onto the block like that. It's an example of an extended technique of the ladder warp. I love Noobow jargon. And we find the magic bacon again. And look at that angel. There's only half of an angel, because the game can't like process all the sprites at the same time. So it just like does
Tiny
that
Noobow's
instead.
back. I
Oh,
missed
yeah.
you.
We got tiny Noobow.
I'm trying to find this Noobow ice cream online to see what flavor it was.
I don't think it's around anymore.
Oh yeah, that was like probably in the 90s.
If it is around anymore, I'd be terrified.
I wouldn't eat it.
It'd probably come to life at this point.
Okay, and we get to momentarily become Big Noobow to do this. I love how laggy, yeah, an invisible gift, like you have to pick it up, but it's like not even there.
The Game Boy was many things. Powerful was not one.
But it could run at 60 Hertz, which is actually pretty impressive. This game runs at 60 FPS, by the way. Just so you know. Okay, this is the only sequence break in the run. We actually do a sequence break. For the finale, we get to sequence break. Okay, so we're supposed to, as you'll see, we're supposed to take that ladder up, but we don't have to do that at all.
Okay, I found the commercial for it. It looks like there was a vanilla and a strawberry. And like a normal like drumstick type presentation. This is very important information.
Ah, Noobow. Okay, so what we're gonna do is drop this one like this. And then we're gonna take this one. We're gonna do this. plop it on down. Pick that back up, and then we've effectively skipped that little loop. So, yeah, cool. All right, and then now it's the final ascent back to Santa. We've collected all the gifts. We've done it all. Noobow's seen the world. He's seen the squirrels. He's seen the birds. He's seen the angry cloud sun gods. He's put sticks in walls. And now it's time to go for a little ride with Santa. While the angels
with
cheer him
your
on.
nose so bright.
Won't you guide Calithon tonight?
Ah, yeah.
Look at them cheer him on. They know how cute he is.
Like, go, Noobow, go.
Look at the little cherub belly buttons. That's kind of weird.
And time is coming up when it fades to white, so when it's fully white. And time.
Underestimate!
Underestimate!
Merry Christmas, Noobow.
There's a great screen coming up. There. And we're a little bit behind. We'd like to get to at least that.
So we've effectively saved Christmas.
A good boy.
You see him there. I don't know what they're saying, but that says Don Don and then Noobow. That second word says Noobow.
I think he's saying. I think he's saying you can go to sleep now.
Oh yeah, like go ahead and take a rest. I got it from here, and then you see a little sleepy Noobow. But what's this? He wakes up, and what does he discover? But his whole Noobow family.
Dude, I am a big fan of Mustache Noobow.
Yeah, it's got Dad Noobow, you got New Bro, you got Noobow Mom, you have a big sock.
Best fellow Christmas gifts.
Dude, it might have, you know, it might have the jacket, the hat.
In my heart it does.
Yeah.
In my heart of hearts.
And yeah, that's Noobow. That's it.
Happy Noobow, everyone.
Happy Noobow, everyone.